What's going on? AC DJ back again. Movie random. Let's go. I have my cable app pulled up and let's see what we get today. All right, let's go. Pick. Cable app's kind of slow today. What do we have? Okay. Wow. Drango. Jeff Chandler, Joanne Drew, Julia London. In 1957, a Union officer becomes the overseer of a Georgia town he destroyed during Sherman's march. Wow. You know this is movie random because I never would have picked this movie in a million bazillion years. Never in my lifetime. I don't even like war movies. So never in my lifetime would I even think to pick this movie. Especially a movie that came out in 1957. I mean, come on. But hey, it's movie random. I picked it. I'm gonna watch it. And let's see what it is. Let's see how I do. All right, just finished watching Drango. First off, the movie was in black and white. Haven't watched a black and white film in I don't know how long. Secondly, the real reason I kind of watched this movie or basically got through the movie without falling asleep or cutting it off is because it had a Georgia connection. Of course, I'm from Atlanta, and the movie was based on Kennesaw, Georgia. And pretty much what happened is during the Civil War, Drango came, burnt the town down, destroyed all the crops, did everything because of war, pretty much tore the whole town apart, and afterwards decided to get a conscience and say, hey, I think I'm gonna go back to this backwards redneck town and I'm gonna help these people. Now, mind you, throughout the whole movie, these people hated him. They didn't want him. They tried to shoot him. It was one guy in there, one of the main characters. I completely forget his name. But the main antagonist, he pretty much destroyed the paper, burnt the kid, killed a bunch of people just because he wanted to make Drango look bad. I'm like, come on, it's going overboard, and then it's going overboard. And by the end of the movie, his own father killed him and decided to say, hey, Drango's been helping us all this time. I know what he did was wrong, because they eventually found out he was the commander that gave the order to destroy the whole town. And like I say, by the end of the movie, they decided that, hey, this guy grew a conscience. What he did was wrong. He knows what he did was wrong, and he's actually trying to help us out now. So let's stand with him. All in all, the movie was all right. It was fairly entertaining. It had a decent story, but it's something that I wouldn't recommend. If you're into old school movies, yeah, this would be okay. But me, like I say, being prejudiced against, I don't like war movies, I don't like old school movies, black and white movies, stuff like that. So, nah, not crunk for me. But there is a fun fact. Fun fact about Kennesaw, Georgia is that everyone who owns property in Kennesaw, Georgia has to own a gun. And as of right now, Kennesaw has the least amount of crime in the state of Georgia because of that law. Don't know if that has anything to do with the movie. Doubt it. But hey, I just thought that was a nice little fun fact. So hey, If you want to move the Kennesaw, gotta get a gun. Anyway, that was my random movie. The Joker is actually my movie pick of the day. It is a Oscar-winning movie. Joaquin Phoenix won the Oscar for Best Actor, and I think he gave a damn good performance. What do you think, Joaquin? Obviously, he doesn't think so. Um, I do. So I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's just wants to keep laughing at me. Why do you want to keep laughing at me, Joaquin? Okay, that explains it. In conclusion, I think you guys should watch The Joker. I think it's a great movie. Kept my attention. I'm loving the way DC is doing these origin stories. If they would have done this previously, instead of trying to do a Justice League type movie right off the bat, I think they would have had much more success. Probably would be on the same level as the Marvel movie franchise. What do you think about that? Okay, on that note, I think it's time to go. So watch The Joker, definitely Crunk, my movie pick of the day. To conclude, Drango, definitely an okay movie, but wouldn't really suggest it. Joker, yes, please go watch that. Next time, movie random. Hopefully, I won't pick a 1957 film. See you later.